the Summit Goliath tree stand. I'll show you a couple of things on it. I put extra straps on it when I'm just to make it quieter, and the extra straps are handy for putting securing gear as well. Summit sells a 2-pack of their own strap, and so I bought a 2-pack of their straps, and the stand comes with one other. And these other two are straps that came with my Stealth cam trail cameras. Put this off for a second. So the other thing I'll show you just quickly, I put this is foam pipe insulation that I put on there, and I just wrap with black hockey tape, because when I'm up in the stand I lay my rifle across that. Makes it quieter and not marring the rifle up on the aluminum stand either. Just show you here the two parts of the stand. The stand comes with that tether. When you have your stand on the tree, that guy is supposed to, you know, if you lost the bottom of the stand and it falls down, you're able to pull that back up. But I had a bad incident in November. It's only the second time I ever used the stand, because I just started using it last year. And I went 20 feet up a tree, spent a couple hours up there. When I climbed down, I had gotten down about 8 feet, and the cable on the bottom part of the stand here, it was stuck on something on the back side of the tree, and I couldn't get the thing to slide down the tree. And you know, not knowing any better, stuck my toe under here, lifted up. As soon as I did, the bottom part of the stand fell right to the bottom of that tether. So I'm sitting there now 12 feet in the air on that platform, because I had climbed down 8 feet from the 20-foot level. Okay, so there you go. I grabbed the tether and I pulled that bottom part of the stand back up to myself, and before I could get control of it and get my feet back in these stirrups here, I lost the bottom of the stand, and it fell down the tree again. And when it fell down the second time, there was a clip here on this elastic, on this bungee that this was clipped to, and that broke. So that bottom part of the stand fell right to the bottom of the tree, and I was sitting there on the top thing, 12 feet in the air. And how do I get down? Well, the only thing I could do was I maneuvered myself down through the opening in that frame, hung from the frame, and then dropped 6 feet. Kind of jammed up my left knee. Anyway, I'm going to put this on the tree. What I'm going to do is I have to try out these stabilizer straps that I rigged up here. You can buy these commercially, but I made my own. So I have to put this on the tree, try climbing with it, and just one thing for sure, I'm sure that they're too long. So I'm going to put it on the tree, see how well I can climb with it, see how well it stabilizes the tree stand. So now I got the stand positioned on the tree, and here I'm just fiddling with these straps. I'm trying to figure out, you know, how long I want them. They're 10 foot, right? And I might just leave them that whole length, because it gives me lots of room to play. I hate cutting the straps and then finding out I cut them too short, right? Anyway, I tighten up each side here, just cinch it down, just kind of getting a feel for what it'd be like. And then I loosen them off before I start to climb. See what happens here when I try to climb. Yeah, that thing hanging down, blowing in the tree. One thing, it's pretty obvious, these being that long, if they're dangling down below the stand, they're going to attract the attention of any animal walking by. So at the very least, I'm going to have to figure out a way just to gather them up so they're not blowing around. Get my feet in the stirrups. Oh, left those tightened up. Gotta loosen up the straps before I start climbing. Like I said, this is my first time trying these out, and practice makes perfect. Minus 17 out there, you can see my breath. And I'm only gonna climb as high as I need, which is like, just so I can get into position as if I were reaching the top position where I'm gonna hunt in. Put my seat down, and then I'll tighten up these straps to see how they secure the stand. That's my whole purpose with this. Once I get in position here, I grab the straps on each side, cinch it down. Those quick release straps, they work pretty good for this. They're not expensive, but they're plenty strong. I think they're rated for like 1,000 pounds each. Okay, that's good. Now I just got to get the seat positioned. It's got an elastic that you just reach around the tree to secure the top of the seat. Once you have the top secured, then you pull it down on the buckles to where it suspends. Once I get in the seat here and I give the straps just a little cinch, man, it was really something how that stand was locked on there. These stabilizer straps are definitely the way to go. And like I say, the only issue I got is how long do I want to leave these? I think I'm just going to gather them up, put them on the stand. I hate the idea of cutting them off. I think that'll work right there. So then to climb down, you're going to loosen these a little bit. You don't have to extend them right out. In fact, you want them still with enough length that you can articulate the top and bottom platform, but close enough that if you did lose that bottom part, it just falls down to there. For this example here, or test really, I didn't care. I'm only 2 feet off the ground as it is anyway, so I just gonna loose them off, get down out of the tree. Down. That platform is just solid. So these are just do it yourself. And just by the way, what I did do here, these are just some 10-foot straps I bought at Canadian Tire. I took a nail, heated it with the torch, melted a hole through there, 2 zip ties. That secures the top part, so it's always there. I'm not sure about the position of this yet. I might move the bottom down into this part here, but I can say though, where I had it, like, it sure felt awfully good. So, well, that's my little story of getting hung up in a tree. These stabilizer straps, which, of course, before I used the stand, my buddy told me about, you know, how that is. I didn't listen to him, so. But anyway, I'll just quickly say this again. You buy these stands and they come with that single tether. It's not enough. I mean, if you were going to use that tether, at least get a second one on the other side, so that if your platform falls, it hangs evenly, like straight up and down on the tree. Because when that thing falls and that tether's the only thing there, the bottom part will just be hanging there cockeyed, and that's what happened to me. When you've got those stabilizer straps on, and they're the equal length, right? If it does fall, it falls and boom. The bottom of the stand is at least going to be level, and you can get control of it with your feet way better. And I know from personal experience anyway. I'm going to head home. If you watch this, throw comments, whatever. Later.